We can start? Okay, namaste, namaste, namaste. What a way, what a world we are going through now. And I would love to start with this mantra with all of you. Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityoma amritam gamaya. Lead us from unreal to real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And the reason why I started with that mantra is because really lead us from unreal to real. We are living in very unreal times, and this really makes it so obvious to us how important it is that we take this time and remember who we are, to go within, deep within our soul. You know, we practice all these years. We've talked about surfing the wave, and now the wave is here. And I must say, I am so thrilled to see so many yogis really surfing the wave as Gurudev wanted us to, going out there and sharing their light with so many people. It just makes my heart sing. This is why we have practiced for so many years. And now life, universe has come to test us. Are we ready for this great challenge? Do we really know we are spirit? As the Bhagavad Gita says, soul is not born, cannot die. Weapons cannot cut it. Water cannot wet it. Corona cannot kill it. So we can never die. The spirit, the soul can never die. Now, when we hold on to this reality, this great, truthful reality, because we are made up of spirit, energy, light, sound. And because we are made up of these things, we can use these elements of nature to help us go within, to bring the light out in us, to bring the music inside to us. And then we can vibrate with this energy and shine to the rest of the world. There are many, many, many who will need us. There are many people that I can never touch, that you all can touch. And this is the time, even if you touch one soul, as Les would often tell me, the journey is worth the taking. I heard Michelle ask the other day, oh, I feel so useless. I would like to help more. How can I help more? And I felt like telling her, of course you are there, praying for the world, just being there, allowing yourself to be used. Gurudev always told us, remember the tool cupboard? He told us this is in India. And some of you were there in India with me when he said this at Satsang. He said, you look at the tool cupboard, there is a hammer, there are nails, there's all kinds of tools. What do? They just sit there, quietly sitting there. And what happens? When the owner, the divine energy, wants to use them, our owner, energy, goes and picks up a hammer and a nail, because the hammer and nails needed to hang a picture up. And this is what we must do. We sit with ourselves. And if we are not needed, we just sit quietly. And if we are needed, you can be sure you'll be called. And because you may feel, I'm not needed, I'm at home, you're wrong. You are needed at home. That's why you are there. Your family needs you. And that's where all the real learning happens. And it's difficult. You know, how often have I said it? It's very easy to love the world, but very difficult to live 24 hours with one person and love them unconditionally. And this is the practice. This is the practice, to be in the same home, to look at your partner or your children as divine, as gods and goddesses, because that's all you have at the moment in those four walls. And if you see them as anything else, if you see them in their human personality, that there may be something that you don't like and you focus on that, then my God, you are heading for pain and hell on earth, because you're locked in with them. So the only way to see them is as divine beings. And when the mind is disturbed, then become their best medicine. Bring in joy, bring in laughter. That's what we can do. This is our soul's calling. This is nature, Mother Nature, rushing us all to do the work that we are called to do, just by a smile, just by an act of kindness, just being able to keep where we are still. When we go inwards, we feel this compassion to those in pain. We feel this compassion to those working in hospitals. I mean, last night my soul cried because I heard so many doctors and nurses and people in healthcare had lost their lives because of coronavirus. So I thought, what can I do from my home? I can send light to their families. I can surround the hospitals in light. That's what I can do. And then my soul cried again last night when lovely Audrey called me up and said her and Kamala were delivering food to all these people in Marbella, San Pedro and beyond. And they were crying, so many without food. So today, I woke up in the morning, said, great, we have SIS. We will start a project. The project came to us. And Audrey called me last night, can we use the SIS charity? Yes, of course. That's what we're here for. Let's use our charity and let's work with collective calling. And this morning and all throughout the day, the poor girl has had non-stop phone calls for medicine, help, etc. I said, don't worry. When the call is made, you're the instrument, you and Kamala were the instruments, we can be the instruments to help advertise it and help feed the people. So we'll call it the SIS Project, all right? Food, Street Project. And I'm just telling you this is the reason why I'm telling you this is when you really want to love and to serve, the master, the universe will use you in the way that you should be used, not the way somebody else can be used. And each one of us can be used in only the way that we were made to be used, as we are all designer pieces. And trying to be somebody else or wanting to be somebody else is the worst place you can go now. The best place you can be is being you. The best you can be, the light you are within you. And this is how you stay positive through this period. It is early days yet. It is what? For me, it's 2.5 weeks in isolation. Boy, what fun. And I know some of the yogis have said, it's bliss, it's bliss. And I can still do my work because I know my heart. I have to serve, love, give, and I'm really happy. So when I'm doing those things, so it is the way we can serve is like even getting up in the morning and just being grateful, and then just looking out, whatever, looking in and seeing the whole globe in your heart and feeling the energy and sending love and light. This too shall pass. That's my favorite mantra at this time. Too many people calling me up, Nalanie, what am I going to do? And I go, guess what? This too shall pass. Everything passes. We are going to pass. So what are you worried about? This too shall pass. But now we are here. And to build our strength, it is really important to separate yourself sometimes from all the information coming from outside. It really is. Make hours in your day where you're not going to get in touch with television, technology, phones. Put them away. Please, please put them away. Because again, it's just mind stuff. But pick them up occasionally because somebody might need you, and just check, do they need me? And then put them away. And if nobody really needs you, no problem. And that's how you do it. And as yogis, that's how we can serve. So how do we get deep within? Well, hasn't Mother Nature made it easy for us? Everything is so silent outside. Everything is so silent. It is so amazingly silent. We could never get this again. I was telling Anand the other day, wow, I feel Gurdev's so close. And look, he's so close. He's so close. That's because everything is so quiet. I haven't felt like this for years. The energy is vibrating all the time because everything is so quiet. And somebody else called me the other day, Nalanie, I got up in the morning and I got these great messages. What's happening to me? And I go, wow, it's so silent, you're meditating. So you are feeling all these great energies. Isn't it wonderful? So take advantage of this difficult period. Take advantage of giving yourself some silent time. I know many of you have homes and babies and children, and it is quite difficult. But try and tell your partner or your friends, or the family members, look, can you give me 1 hour a day at least quiet? Can you look after the child? And in return, I'll give you 1 hour a day to go into that room. You really need to recharge. Small spaces are difficult to be in for anyone. And I feel really blessed that I have the garden and I have, wow, the trees and the flowers, and my heart goes out to those who don't. So make the space for yourself. Make it pretty, put lots of candles on, feel light everywhere, put pictures in every corner, Post-its in every corner to remind you. I was reading a wonderful book the last few days, which I'd read maybe 25 years ago, and I picked it up the other day, and it is called, what is it called? Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And he's in a concentration camp. We're not. How lucky are we? Is the first thing I thought. And he survived it. And he quoted something by Nietzsche, which was really interesting. He said, when man has a why for living, then man can go through any how. So what is the meaning of our spiritual life? We have the why. The meaning, we know, is that we're all one. And when life is too busy in our jobs and our everything, even as yoga teachers, we go here, we go there, we still separate ourselves. But when we focus that we are all really one in this quiet time, we can actually get to feel that in our hearts. The vibration can actually rise up and you feel like you're in bliss all the time. I feel that way because that's all I want to offer the world. There's enough sadness, there's enough fear, there's enough stress, and as yogis and people on the spiritual path, we need to raise our energies now, and that is the meaning for us now, for all of us, globally, collectively, as one big family. And when we repeat the mantra together, just think how powerful that is. Don't forget, the divine is in all of us. Got it? Not just one person, each and every single person, each and every single animal, each and everything has divine. The only thing is that we vibrate at different levels. That's it. That's the only difference. So how do we keep going within? Make space. Make space for yourself. Demand space. Don't be soft with your space and time. It is important. It is vitally important at this time. So make the space. Focus on the truth. Lead us from unreal to real. What is real? What is real? That we're all going to leave the earth one day. So this is our movie screen at the moment, and we're coming to what I call the scary, exciting part of the movie. It's quite nice. I love waves and I love challenges. Don't you? Don't you all love a challenge? This is when you can be tested. So this is a movie at the moment. And now how do you want to play the scene? How you play it gives it meaning. If you look at it as suffering for nothing, there's no meaning. If you look at the suffering and where the suffering takes you, then there is meaning. And Sri Patanjali talks about Kriya Yoga, and he tells us accepting pain for purification. Accepting pain for purification. So when things are difficult, tell yourself, this is purifying me. This is making me stronger. This is the challenge that I knew I could always take up and succeed. I know this. I know this with all my heart because I know that I am not this body. I know I am not this mind. They're just thoughts coming in, out all the time. Thoughts. And good thoughts will come and bad thoughts will come, right? They will come, but they're thoughts. Where it's normal, we're human. So just watch those thoughts go by. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. Immortal self I am. And then bring up the feeling of gratitude. Gratitude to the great masters, gratitude to the great help that we get continuously when we are on this path. You know, no matter how dire anything is, always I've seen we've been protected. Something from our practice comes up, as the Upanishad says, nothing good will be lost. Nothing good will be lost. Bhagavad Gita says the same. Nothing you do to raise your spirit will be lost. Nothing. It will only make you stronger. So then you take the philosophy and you mull over it and then you breathe. Breathe. Just breathe. And just say, I am. I am that I am. Nothing is in my hands. I have no control over any of it. But I have control over one thing: how I face this challenge. That's the only control I have. And for me, the only way I know, and knowing so many of you with your big, generous, wonderful hearts, the only way we know, I would love to say that because I know so many people full of love, is to use that Lord of love that abides in each one of us, that light within, to use that as the tool and bring up that emotion of love, compassion, peace and joy, gratitude. And this is how we can go through this period and, dare I say it, actually enjoy it. Actually enjoy it. And I really am. I've been asking for a sabbatical for over 10 years. And now I got my gift. And it's wonderful. It is wonderful. And the wonderful thing is when one feels so strong, one feels so much in bliss, one feels so much in gratitude, this emotion is what we send out to the rest of the world, right? That's what we can do. That's what we can do. So we have to, as the Bhagavad Gita says, raise ourselves by ourselves. We are our worst enemies, and we are also our best friends. So when you see that stress coming up, or oh, I'm trapped, and just go inside and feel that freedom within the space of love. There's no entrapment, there's no prison. The prison is outside, not inside. It can never be inside, because this is the cage. Remember, Gurudev always said, gold cage, silver cage, still a cage. So having this time to reflect on all these things, I think, is so precious to the yogi, so precious. But I think of those people, and I have met many, when they first come for consultation, and they live in homes that are, in homes that are full of anguish and anger and harsh words and violence. When sometimes I've met people who come like that, and I tell them, wow, my goodness, this is hell for me. So for those people, if you are in touch with any of them, teach them the language of kindness, teach them the language of love, because they are really in hell in those spaces. And teach them how to sit within themselves if they should call you and ask for your help. It's a hard time for them. It's a hard time for many, many people. And again, when you do the breathing, just one deep breath and stay quiet. Many answers come. You will be guided how to act and react. Trust that. Trust that whatever you need will be given to you. Trust it all. This will pass. It will pass. It will all pass. We will lose some people, as we have already. And we all know, as Gurudev said one time many years ago, when we were in Bali on retreat, and it was Rasmi who asked this question because her young daughter Anna had been in a car accident where one of her friends passed. And she asked Gurudev, she said to Gurudev, Gurudev, why did she have to go? She was only 18, why her? And Gurudev answered to all of us, all 28 of us who were there for that retreat. He said, we all have to go one time. All of us. Some accidents, some cancer, some plane crashes, some falling down. Each one has to go in one way or the other. And we don't know which way we will go. So this is their time. This is their way. So when you think like that and don't get so attached, there is an understanding and a letting go. We have no control. It is the way it is. And when you repeat to yourself, it is the way it is. Can you say it with me? I know you can't say it loud, but I can see your mouths. I can see some of you on my screen, which is great. I'm just going to see the rest of you. Hi, everyone. It is as it is. Can you say it is as it is? It is as it is. Hi, everyone. Oh, I see more faces. Hey, we have Trevor from Portugal. That's great. Hey, Denise, great, from England. Oh, with people from different countries. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. So great to see everybody's faces. Wow, great, 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 great. Yeah, and this is what we do. We say, it is as it is. Please put your hands together with me in front of your chest. Yeah. Place the thumbs on your heart. Take a slow, deep breath. Exhale. It is as it is. I accept the things I cannot change. I have the courage to change the things I can. I have the wisdom to know the difference. I can change the way I look at the moment. I can love this moment or stress about this moment. That I can do. So I choose to love this moment. And if I can't do it, and if I fail, it's okay. I'm human. It's okay. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Everything passes. After the rain, only then can we see a rainbow. After the storm, there is the calm. I am one with all of nature. Nature is with me. I am one with all. Imagine a beautiful golden light surrounding your entire body. Just see it, just see it. Rays of light. And where are they coming from? From your very own heart. Like spraying out there, just rays and rays and rays, and covering the globe. Actually, open your eyes for a minute and imagine the globe here, right? Yeah, you're holding the globe, you're holding the earth. Imagine you're holding the, yeah, thank you for doing that, Avril, thank you. Yeah, that you're all doing, holding the globe. And your heart to the globe, all close your eyes, see all the different continents. And there you're shining your love, your light. May all be free from suffering. May all enjoy peace. May all those who are suffering find solace. May we all build the compassion in our heart and share it with one and all. May love reign beyond this time. Oh, thank you, Mother Nature, for cleaning our earth. Thank you, Mother Nature. If you will, be kind to its participants and look after those who are sick. May they not suffer. Oh, Mother Nature, if you can share your compassion with our entire earth. We have made you suffer with our greed and our nonsense. Forgive us, forgive us, forgive us. And now share your light with us so we can surround our earth with light and love. Let us be that instrument of peace. Where there is darkness, let us bring light. Where there is pain, let us alleviate it. We will have 1 minute in silence, all of us. Thank you, everybody. So nice to see your faces. I feel so happy. I do love you all, you know, I can't help it. I really do. It's so good. I feel so happy. I'm just moving my screen so I can see you all one by one. I just feel so happy to know you. I feel so happy that you're in my life. I am so grateful. And I really am, to know that there are so many good people out there and that we can all work together. One person can't do much, but many of us together can do much good. And just to know that the world is so full of wonderful people so full of wonderful people gives me great joy. So I will request all of us, first of all, please don't forget, if you can, 11 Om Trambagams in the morning, 11 Om Trambagams in the evening for the energy of the earth. And for those who have a mantra, repeat your mantra constantly when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, when you're on the computer, whatever you're doing, repeat it constantly, constantly, constantly. You will be surprised if you repeat it so much. Stress cannot even enter your brain. Nothing can. Only the mantra. And then you don't even have to think, do I have to love or not love? You are connected to everyone anyway. You are so connected to everyone anyway. And that's how you do it. I wish you all so much love in your life, and use this time wisely, because it won't come again. Once it's over, you'll say, how did it go so quickly? I'm thinking the days are flying. They're flying. And it's great just to see you all. We are family. We are family.